What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video, and today we're continuing to talk about black girl gamers, because ever since the Sweet Baby Inc stuff started popping off, you ended up having all sorts of different consulting companies and video game developers coming out and attacking gamers. One of these was Black Girl Gamers, a consulting company that decided to come out and attack gamers. Gamers that thought the industry revolved around them and their comforts are now realizing it doesn't. Ever since this moment, ever since this tweet happened, we ended up having individuals like That Park Place dig into Black Girl Gamers and make a statement that it very much appears that they hire based on racial and gender lines, that you must be black and you must be a female and or non-binary to just get access into their community or even get hired via their community. Through this, we ended up having Black Girl Gamer announce that they will be suing That Park Place for false allegations against them, even though, again, you take a look at their whole website, it is what it is. Through this, we ended up having actually a very interesting thing pop off with Gothics coming out stating that as a former member of Black Girl Gamers, they don't stand for what they say they do, and they are some of the most racist individuals and hate-filled individuals out there. Now, Gothics is an individual that they don't like. A lot of people do not like Gothics. Why? Pretty blatantly obvious if you actually start digging into a lot of things revolving around Gothics. She's not woke. She's not in on their identity politics nonsense. And then on top of that, they regularly call her anti-black. They attack her, they go after her. It's blatantly clear when you start digging into Gothics on what they say and call her. But because Gothics popped off, because Gothics has now been going around and actually talking about what's going on in regards to Black Girl Gamers, going on her Twitch stream saying things like this.
First of all, it is retarded to say that you want to create a space just for black people, because you know damn well that if the whites did the same thing, racist. So you see there's a double standard here.
Calls it as she sees it, because she's not wrong. White guy gamers, they'd be attacking us. They'd be saying racist, you're discriminating, you're not allowed to do that, you're being a bad person. But they're allowed to do it their way. But she's also gone on more times saying stuff like this, actually showing the harassment she gets.
I'm looking at my social media here, and I'm seeing a lot of posts from people. Let me just search this really quick, because I thought this was hilarious. If I search Gothics TV anti-black on X, this you will get so this is my header on X, and again, if you know my backstory, you know that I got canceled as a Twitch streamer because I questioned why people were calling everyone else racist if they had a problem with Disney casting a black woman to play Ariel. So I said on Twitter, I said, can we just not call people racist for questioning why Ariel is black now? And instantly, I'm anti-black. So, you know,
That's right. She's anti-black just for not being on board with all this. That's why they attack her. That's why they come after her. She was harassed out of Black Girl Gamer. She was attacked constantly by their community and by members of their community. And Black Girl Gamer is so terrified of Gothics that they went out and didn't just post one massive thread, okay? Because this is part one of two parts. This initial thread, as you can see right there, is 33 posts long. And then when you come over to part two, it's another 26 to 33. This is a massive thread that they made because they're so terrified of Gothics and they're trying to attack Gothics. But I want you guys to take a note of something. Who can reply? They have replies turned off. You're not allowed to talk about this. You're not allowed to actually engage with them. No, this is all them making their own statements. But when you actually start digging through what they end up saying, it doesn't make sense, because they're trying to say, well, she wasn't a part of us, but she was a part of our community. She wasn't hired by us, but she was a part of this. You know, they literally, I'll find it real quick. They literally said she was kicked out of the Twitch platform for her comments on Ariel. And you start coming down here. In July 2019, following the casting announcements of The Little Mermaid, Gothic shared tweets about Ariel's casting, sparking controversy on Twitter. On July 6, 2019, Gothic's TV messaged the Cookout expressing her belief that it was best to part ways with him due to the alleged harassment she had been receiving because of her Little Mermaid tweets. And they actually even acknowledged that. And one of these posts, they even say, hey, she's talking about how she was getting harassed, she was being attacked, and we wanted the receipts. Well, was she? You're saying it's alleged. She's posted the receipts over on her documentary and multiple times. You just saw her being called anti-black over and over again. So what? Why aren't you talking about them? Although the Cookout no longer exists, the following records of their interactions with Gothics was retained due to comments she had been making after she voluntarily departed from the community. Oh, she voluntarily departed. This is them talking about the harassment and how they basically did nothing. The Cookout expressed that they did not condone harassment and would address the matter once she provided evidence. They also expressed what wouldn't ask her to leave the community due to her point of view. Reference image above this tweet. But wait, so now evidence is important. Now evidence matters to you guys. You go around calling everybody a racist, sexist, homophobic all the time without little evidence. But when she's saying, hey, I'm getting harassment for my stance on the Little Mermaid from within the community, well, we need evidence to prove that. On July 8th, 2019, Gothics was removed from the Black Girl Gamers Twitch community/team for violating our rules while streaming. She wasn't fired or removed from the community at that point. She was just no longer allowed to associate her personal channel with Black Girl Gamers. Wait. Read that again. Back it up. Gothics was removed from the Black Girl Gamers Twitch community/team for violating our rules while streaming. She wasn't fired or removed from the community at that point. She was just no longer allowed to associate personal channel with Black Girl Gamers. Listen, we're removing your Twitch. We're removing all this from our group. You're no longer allowed to have your Twitch account on Black Girl Gamers Twitch. You're no longer allowed to do all that stuff, but you're not removed from the community. We're just removing all sign and trace of you from being a part of the community, but you're still a part of the community. You're just not a part of it. You kicked her out of the community. That statement tells everybody that you kicked her out because you disagreed with her politically, because she wasn't one of the good blacks, because she wasn't aligned with you guys on all of your ideology, and you call her anti-black. You blatantly confirm what she's been saying with this statement. This is the most gaslighty, most stupid tweet you have ever pointed out. Was removed from Black Girl Gamers Twitch, but wasn't removed from the community. But she's not associated with the community. On July 9th, 2019, Gothics informed the Cookout that she was voluntarily leaving. They informed her that while most of the tweets she received were from general Twitter community and not members of the Cookout, they would still address the community. Oh, she's voluntarily leaving now. She's voluntarily leaving now after we have separated all ties, after we have allowed people to come after her, after we attacked her from within the community. She's now voluntarily leaving, guys. She's no longer a part. Listen, we removed her from Twitch, but she's still associated with us, but we're not showing anybody that she's associated with us. And then she's voluntarily leaving after basically we barred her from every other thing. Additionally, the Cookout also explained that the community wasn't upset just because of the Ariel casting, but also due to previous comments she had made. Up until that point, many members of the Cookout had mentioned Gothics in a positive light. Oh, now you're trying to do damage control. Both these threads, all these threads exist because they're terrified of Gothics. They're scared shitless of Gothics, okay? Because they know Gothics is their foil. Gothics was a part of their community. Gothics associated with them. Gothics was on their Twitch channel. Gothics was a part of Black Girl Gamers. the community. She wasn't hired by them, but she was a part of them. And the sole fact that you have Gothics now coming out talking about you guys, going on things like side scrollers, saying what her experience was, going on all these different platforms, coming out here and saying this, and you guys are so terrified that now you have to post 2 massive threads saying, listen, this is all her. She's making this stuff up. She's attacking us. It's unjustifiable. But she was never kicked out of the community, although we kicked her out of the community. They are scared of her. Both these threads reek of desperation and fear because of Gothics going around and exposing that they are vile individuals, that they do hire based on race, hire based on sexuality, and on top of that, pointing out how disingenuous they truly are. They don't care about diversity. They just care about skin color and sexuality. True diversity is what's important, and they don't want a single part of it. If they did, they'd keep Gothics. They'd never remove Gothics. They would have defended Gothics because Gothics has a different point of view than them, and they would keep her if they like true diversity. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.